Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your full moon in Leo reading with Monica Love. If you are coming to my channel for the first time, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Okay. This is a general reading. It may resonate with you, it may not. Be sure to watch the video and look for certain signs. You could just have one message in this reading. You could have two messages. You could have, a lot of messages. Okay. So just keep an open mind when you're watching this. Now, I always suggest you to look at the rising sign first. So whatever your rising sign is, be sure to check that out first and then come back and watch your sun sign, okay? So let's get started with your reading. Full moon in Leo, which is happening in your third house, okay, which deals with communication. There's something that's coming to completion for you, okay? There could be in broadcasting, it could be in writing, it could be communication, it could also be in your local community as well too. I feel like for some of you, there's something that you had to say to somebody and that's also coming to a completion. You're letting whatever you need to say out. You're letting whatever needs to be known and said out, okay? Which is great. Some of you also, I'm picking up, like, some of you are standing up for yourself. I feel like maybe in the past, you didn't know when to say something that you wanted to say, and finally you have the ability to say it now with the full moon being in your third house, okay? So this is for Gemini, please. This is for Gemini, full moon in Leo, which is happening, I believe, on February the 9th. So 5 days before and 5 days after. You're going to want to look at those few days, okay? This is a timeless reading, so this could resonate for you at any time. When you click on this video, and if you are in touch with the energy and aura of this video, you can receive many important messages for you, okay? All right, Gemini. Full moon in Leo. What does Gemini need to know around the full moon in Leo, please? Full moon in Leo for Gemini. Keep in mind that these readings are for those of you who really need the reading, okay? So if you really deeply need a message, you will hear the message you need to hear, okay? You have the moon card upright, all right? So there is something that is going to be revealed to you, okay? There's something that's going to be revealed, and it's going to cause some sort of celebration to happen, okay? There could be some secret that's being withheld from you, but it's one that, I feel like it's one that's positive, that's going to make you happy. When you find out about it, there's going to be some sort of celebration, okay? This reading, the first thing I noticed in your reading, Gemini, right off the bat is the World card is in the center of your reading. Okay, so you have the World card right in the center of your reading. Something has completely come to an end. I feel like for some of you, you ended a relationship in the recent past, perhaps with a Taurus, okay? I also see here another Gemini. I see Libra, Aquarius, and I also see water as well too here. Okay, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And I'm seeing Taurus very heavy in your reading. So what I'm seeing here is that there's something coming to an end, okay? If you had some sort of pain in your heart, if somebody betrayed you, if somebody went behind your back and did something behind your back, that's coming to an end, okay? All the hard work that you've had to put into something, a relationship in the past, has come to an end, okay? And you're ready to really push forward and focus on what it is that you want, okay? This whole entire reading is about you. And you have the Seven of Wands here in reverse. So, this is something that stands out to me as well too, because if you were holding back from somebody, if you didn't feel confident, if you didn't feel like you were ready to move forward with somebody, if you felt like, not even that you weren't ready to move forward with somebody, but also just feeling like, I don't know if I deserve this, okay? It's not that you don't deserve it, okay? It's the fact that whatever happened to you in the past really had a huge impact on your self-esteem, okay? It really had a strong impact on who you are as a person. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. That's not what it means. It means that you had a point in your life where you had to really just back away from everybody. You just had to back away from, this feeling of needing to prove something to people, okay? Or even proving something to yourself. So it's almost like you were holding back from people, okay? You were holding back from even abundance, the abundance that was coming in, because you have the 10 of Pentacles here in reverse. So all of this is coming to an end. All this feeling of I'm not worthy, I have to overwork to have abundance. I have to rush around. Some of you feel like you have to rush, you have to do things fast. No, do things at your pace, okay? The Knight of Swords in reverse is like somebody who's so haphazard, they're all over the place. So in the past, this is you. In the past, you were overworking yourself, one, lots of burdens, feeling like you had to keep up with other people. But it's like, the thing that you're going to be realizing very, very soon, if you haven't realized it already, Gemini, is the fact that you don't need to have approval from other people. I feel like, for the longest time, you didn't realize this about yourself, that maybe you felt like you had to keep up with everybody. You don't have to keep up with everybody. You're your own person, okay? And this is something that you are going to be focusing on. You're going to be focusing on your abundance and what makes you happy. So this ending that's happening for you, if there was 3 people involved here, that is coming to an end, okay? Or there could be, for some of you, you're realizing that somebody was not honest with you when it comes to matters of love. That's for a very small few of you, okay? And that could have been with a Taurus. That's coming to an end. This is a cycle that needs to come to an end. Okay, when it comes to, if there was some sort of dishonesty that happened here. Okay, and that, I feel like, because you had the 4 of Wands that came up with the Moon card, I feel like once you find this information out, if you haven't found this information out already, once you find it out, you're going to be very happy, okay? Because somebody is spying here. I don't know who is spying. Either you're spying or somebody's spying on you, but you could be spying on somebody and find out something. With the 3 of Swords and the Page, you could be finding out something that you don't like. With the Moon card here, okay? And because it's a full moon in Leo, this is signaling to me that something is coming to an end. And you're not going to have to defend yourself anymore, okay? Because if there is some sort of truth, which I feel like there's some sort of truth that's going to be coming to light, you may decide to not only let everything go, but also you're going to be changed as a person. I don't know how it's going to change you, but it's going to make you, it's not something I can explain in words. I think when you watch this, you're going to really connect with this video and acknowledge what I'm talking about, okay? So you are going to be finding some sort of truth out, okay? And I feel like for some of you, the way you looked at something in the past is completely different from the way you're looking at it now, okay? And some of you as well too, I'm picking up, like, for some of you, those of you who are, like, if you're a creator as well too, I feel like, if you've been stagnant and you haven't been creating as much as you like, if you're a person who draws, you're a person who writes, you're a person who communicates, you're a person who just creates things. It could be anything. It could be videos, it could be products, whatever. That, I'm picking up like writer's block. For some of you, you had writer's block, or you just couldn't manifest or create what it is that you want. That's coming to an end. So if you had some sort of block in the past, some of you are doing like a workshop and you haven't seemed to be able to move forward with it. That's going to change. All of that is going to change. So for the overall energy for this full moon, Gemini, I feel strongly, and some of you are dealing with the Libra as well too. I just picked that up too. For some of you, this is going to be a huge transformation for you, okay? It's going to be one that you've wanted for a very long time, and it's going to release something within you. It's going to make you speak up. It's going to make you step out. It's going to make you stand up for what it is that you want. It's going to change you in the way of creating more openness within you, because for some of you, you've been in the background for a bit. For a while, you were in the background. You weren't really as active as you have been. Okay, so that's all changing after the full moon in Leo. And as time moves into spring, okay, around your birthday time, that's when you're really going to see a lot of changes happen for you. So right now, it's the beginning of phase 1. Okay, this is what I like to call it for Gemini. This is the beginning of phase 1. This is getting out all the junk. It's like, you know, when you have a dusty closet and there's a whole bunch of dust and junk in your closet, you're literally like, this whole full moon is about clearing out that closet, okay? And the third house where this is happening for you is your house. It is your ruling house. So this is going to be affecting you in a major, major way, because not only are you a masculine sign like the sign of Leo, but you're also having a full moon in Leo, which is very powerful in the third house. And this is going to be illuminating some sort of communication. Like I said, some sort of communication with the Page of Swords is going to come to light for you. Okay, so there is some truth that's coming out here. And I feel like this truth is definitely going to 100% not only set you free, but it's going to close out a major cycle that you have been struggling with for such a long time, especially if this has something to do with your family. Okay, if there's something to do with your family as well too, you have the 10 of Cups here in reverse. Okay, so the card of feeling like there's some sort of lack of abundance. Okay, so this is clear. This energy, Gemini, it's clearing out for you to start something new and better. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you, and you're gonna be you're gonna have freedom. Okay, so something's coming to light, and you're going to have freedom from that light that shines and brings you important news that you've been waiting for. Okay, this secret, there's a secret that is coming to light for you. Okay. Yeah, so you have the Temperance card here. This is Sagittarius energy. It's in reverse. So it's time for you to find out this truth. Whatever secret that has been hidden from you will come to light. All right, so that's my reading for you. I'm going to pull your moon card, which has an important message for you for the full moon in Leo for the sign of Gemini, please. Moon card for Gemini, please. Keepers of the earth. And there's the full moon, and it says you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay, so there is somebody that is protecting you, and this is why this truth is going to come to light, because your ancestors are protecting you. There's certain spirits and angels and guides that are around you so that you find out the truth. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I'm sending you love as always. Be sure to check out the description box if you're interested in any of my services or my Gemini store. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.